Yo, your boy B-Lo, do or die, Forever Entertainment. You know how we do it already. Grind TV. Yiddy!
Fuck with your boy Floyd, and you're now watching Urban Grind TV. Let's get it.
Hi, my name is Ashley Armlin, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
What's going on? It's T.L. Williams, and you are now watching Urban Grind TV.
This your girl Amani K versus Spaz, or Spaz versus Amani K, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
Yeah, this King D's when you watching Urban Grind TV.
What's up? This is Chanel True, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.
King of the trap, man. King of the kitchen bowl. King, you watching Urban Grind TV.
What's up? It's the Queen of Rhythm and Trap, Dottie Stacks, and you are now watching Urban Grind TV. Let's get it!
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy A-Way, and you are now tuned in to Urban Grind TV, you dig?
Yo, it's your boy L Hitter, Mr. All Year. Y'all already know what it is, and you watching Urban Grind TV.
Hey, it's your boy A-Boy Carter, and we here with Urban Grind TV. This is one of my favorite episodes already. I'm gonna tell y'all back. I got the pleasure and the honor to introduce, you know what I'm saying, some of the hottest up-and-coming artists in the game right now. I ain't gonna spoil it by saying their name. I'm gonna let them get to y'all on their own. Who I'm standing here with today?
Trap Grlz. No mother period.
Like, for real, no I.
No I.
No I. Like, seriously. Nah, give me your individual names though. Like, who are you?
I'm K Mills. Trap Girl Code 1.
That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Where y'all come from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I came from Caveman City, but I was born in Gary though. But I was raised in Caveman.
And you?
I'm Chicago born and raised. My blood from Louisiana, of course. I represent the G. That's where I reside right now. But I'm Chicago born and raised. East Side. Right?
That's what's up, East Side. Like I gotta ask though, like how did y'all even where did this come from? The whole idea, the group, the duet, the name. Like how did y'all form? What was the formation?
Well, it's a long story. Yes. So it started with her first. Yeah, I was rapping. I used to sing a while back. I was in the Park District kid, Chicago Park District kid. Took up dance, singing, modeling, acting, all of that stuff. Later down the line, I was looking for some background dancers for a show. I ran into her, saw her going down the street dancing with her people and stuff. And I'm like, y'all want to come and, be a part of this or whatever? And she came to be a part of it, but then I found out she could rap, and I felt like we haven't had a solid group since Salt and Pepper. So I wanted to bring that movement back. I want to bring back that feeling, of girl unity, girl love, female love, female unity. So, and then she hot. She can rap, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's my sister, this is my best friend, my rappy, so,
You got something to add to that, Kay?
Well, I used to just freestyle. I didn't want to be a rapper. But I like it though. You know what I'm saying? Because you express yourself. So when she started doing it, I'm like, I give it a try. I ain't think we was going to get this far, but we did, so that was dope.
And ask you guys a question, man. So I caught y'all way back when the Whippin' first came out. When I first seen that video, I was like, okay, this is something different. Because a lot of people, be trying to do the sex appeal thing on the female side. Or they are trying to just act like they're the hardest. But I never see no females come out and just take the trap image. But then when I hear you say your origins, come from a little thing about Salt and Pepper, that's very dope. So how did y'all come in terms with y'all manager? Because I've been doing that for a minute, and then I just seen y'all pop up out of nowhere, taking off. Like, how did that happen? And drop our names too.
Lady C Snapper. Nah, but yeah,
Okay,
Lady
let's
C.
go. Lady C. Well, actually, Rappy was on Facebook. We ran into Shondell. He was doing a remote broadcast live in Gary, along with K Caesar. Shout out to DJ K Caesar, who broke us with Weapon It. But we went down there, we met Keisha Passmore, which is Keisha Cautious. Shout out to Ear Hustle Entertainment. Yes, and we ended up coming to the backstage on Broadway, which we have a show this Friday, every first Friday at the backstage on Broadway in Gary. But we ran into this young lady, which is a blessing from heaven. She's like the best ever. She does everything. She's our everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if sis want to add to it, but
she's dope. That's my cousin, so you know. Y'all already know what it is.
Let's get into with the singles, man. The first single I heard from y'all, was the track Whip It. I'm saying, who produced that track and how y'all come up with that song?
J Dot
on the beat. Yes. He worked with G Herbo, Shauna, a whole bunch of other artists, you know, not to be name dropping or whatever, but he did be worked for Walt Disney on Ice as well, executive music director. Credited producer, you know what I'm saying? He had like 2 or 3 songs he worked on already on the radio when our song dropped, so we was definitely grateful. Got something to add? Because you ain't talking.
You ain't, I swear, I've been acting all bad from you. And you get busy on the stage. You better go on top of these
things. I am talking.
No, yeah, but we love J Dot. We love J Dot.
And then the track Recovery. Now, y'all had a real crazy video shoot. I had the privilege of being there. You know what I'm saying? That track was featured a guy by the name of Rick Jibber. That was the first time I got a tune with him, you know what I'm saying? So like, give me some origins on how that collab and that dope video came project. And who shot that video?
I'm gonna let her handle it.
Our manager, Lady C. But yeah, he asked me, I split the verse to him, and he was like, I want to be on that. I was like, yeah, we could be on that. He talked to my manager, and then he made it happen.
Yep, it was a K Mills hookup. You know, she the connect, she the plug. K Mills the connect. Rick Jill and her, you know, teamed up. They was, you know, networking and chatting or whatever. And then, you know, she introduced the song. But we're grateful because Rick Jill, for me as well as her, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? I was at home watching him on BET with On The What. You know what I'm saying? And he been doing his thing heavy out here, you know, in Indiana for a long time, putting down, you know, the pavement for artists like us, you know, little rookies, little babies in the game to actually have somewhere to be and go. These lights make me sweat.
I know, we click all the time.
Hey, real, my makeup ain't no dang on Rihanna. I don't got no Rihanna on my face now.
Is it like any upcoming projects y'all got coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we dropping our album soon.
Trap Life. Yes, that's dropping. We just dropped Recovery. We got a new single coming up, Bitches Could Never.
You good. You good.
Right.
You be urban, baby.
With J25.
Yeah, shout out to J25, HGM. She dope as hell. She our sister, big sister. Shout out to her. She just dropped a new single as well with Lady C Snapper, Broadway. Y'all go check that out. Yes.
And then the upcoming shows was the Broadway first every month?
First Fridays, backstage. Gary, Indiana, backstage on Broadway. Y'all can Google it. It's Ridge Road and Broadway. But yeah, 2 of the hottest females out of Indiana, Gary, puts on a platform for artists. They don't try to rob you or go to the extreme with it. It's $10 to get in, free to perform. They invite out record execs every now and then. They have celebrity artists coming. This Friday, actually, she just loves the city. She loves music, what she does. Lady C Snapper, Shawanda Walker. But this platform, it has helped so many other artists. Like El Hitter used to come out to the shows before he got big. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it does a lot. So we're very grateful. Like, we had our interview and our music was already set to be spent, you know what I'm saying, broke on Power 92. But when we got with Lady C Snapper, she took us to the next level that we need to be, which is professional. We want to go corporate, even though we trap. You know what I'm saying? We need them sponsorships. So if y'all want to sponsor us or donate, you know, hashtag Trap Grlz, TRAPGRLZ, no I. And then we have book trapgirls@gmail. Yeah.
That's dope, man. So, I'm gonna get these hot ladies out here. They baking, I'm baking. It's crazy. But I'm having them y'all drop y'all social medias, you know what I'm saying, where they can find y'all.
Trap Girls K Mills, Facebook, Twitter. Code 1 KMILZ.
Yep. And you can find us at Official Trap Girls on Instagram, Twitter. You can check us out on YouTube at IceWorld, INC. Yeah, just Trap Girls. TRAPGRLZ, no I.
It's your boy A Bud Carter. I'm here with the Adorable and K Mills, Cole, man, Urban Grind. Holla at us, man.
You already know what it is. It's the Trap Girls, Urban Grind TV.
Hey, it's your boy A Bud Carter, and this is Urban Grind TV. I'm here with a special guest today, about to drop some sauce on y'all, get y'all in tune with a different style of music. Let her introduce herself.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Shannon Clay. I am a singer-songwriter from Chicago. Y'all finna see what's up. Hold on 1 second.
Yo, you here? She from Chicago, man. Let's get in tune with some of the back history of the origin. So, like, what part of the city are you from?
I was born and raised on the west side of Chicago. I currently reside on the south side, but I'm a west sider, but Chicago is what it is, so I'm everywhere. I'm worldwide, so.
290, huh? So, like, is that your style of music, like out western? Or?
I think, because I'm a little sassy with it, so it might be a little west side, coming out, but it's a little polished, so.
Let's get into some of the back history. Where did you get your, like, musical influences from?
I have been influenced by music probably since the age of 3 is the earliest I can remember. Now, my mom and my aunties, it's 10 of them, and they used to listen to them blues on a Saturday when you have to clean up and stuff like that. So, at that age, me and my cousin was singing Diana Ross in my auntie's microphone. So, back then is where it started, and it just kept going, as I grew up being in the church world, praise and worship, singing and stuff like that. But prior to that, at the age of about 18, 19, after I had my daughter, I started writing music because I had to have an outlet. You know what I mean? It was a lot of stuff that I was going on internally, and writing was my thing, and I had to let that anger out, then I had to let that compassion out, I had to let that love out. So that was my outlet. So,
some form of expression.
Yeah, oh baby, somebody be in jail or something like that. So, writing saves you. I think writing saved my life, so.
So, what's the upcoming single that you're pushing right now?
The outcoming single that I have is called Now, the men don't like to say I guess it does something.
How come we don't?
Well, you know what I mean. Say baby, say that's what it is. So the title of the song is MMM for those who don't want to say the title of the song is MMM. It's coming soon, real soon. I may have to make sure I do the stuff that a lot of independent artists don't do. We don't take care of the business side, and I had to make sure the business was taken care of before I push my music out there. I'm not big on pushing my music out there because, first of all, I want to give quality. I want to make sure y'all gonna listen to this song and be like, hey, she dope. You know what I mean? So we had to take care of the professional side of it, and we getting ready to push it out. So y'all gonna see the visual, y'all hear the audible part of it. But it's coming real soon. Sooner than y'all can imagine, probably within the next week or so, maybe. But it's MMM. Y'all will hear it. Y'all get a little sneak preview of it.
I want to highlight that part where she was explaining about how she wanted to make sure the registration was on point. A lot of artists, independent artists and myself, they tend to put music out and I make sure the business aspect, is covered. And before you know it, like, you're cheating yourself. Yeah. So that's one of the main things you wanted to make sure. That's how this single was very serious to you. You had to make sure that the copyrights and everything was on point before you pushed it out. Is it like any part of that became difficult to you that almost made you want to give up, or you just knew like these are the stepping stones you had to come across in order to be an artist?
Nope. It actually motivated me to find out what it was that I needed to know, because I wanted to know it for myself, because I feel like as an independent artist, you have to know what you're getting involved into before you involve somebody else and allow them to do that for me. So I was actually motivated to do it because I didn't know. And somebody introduced it to me, and I went and did my research. And now, when my music is played on the radio, I'm getting my points. I'm getting my streams counted. I'm getting I'm recognized, you know, the way I need to be recognized, and that's more important to me than putting out 13 albums right now. So I got 3 singles out right now and 1 on the way. And y'all gonna get this music because it's gonna be good. Honey, I'm gonna give it to y'all.
You gotta learn better than victory, huh?
You know what I'm saying? You got to work. You can't just jump out here. And, you know, I'm glad that I'm doing it at the time that I am doing it because I feel more seasoned. You know what I mean? And I'm not in a rush to just give people something to make people like me. I want my following to be organic. You know what I mean? I want the love to be real. I want people to be able to know who I am. I don't have the big head. I'll sit on the ground with you and cry with you if you need me to. You know what I mean? But if we need to go to war, I'm going with you. I'm going to tie this hair up and, you know, take it out, whatever I need to do, and we're going to go. But I would prefer that we keep the peace, but you know what I mean? You know, I promote peace, and my music does not speak to anything that's degrading. My music does not speak to any violence. My music is truth of stories of my life, sexual experiences, divorces. Hallelujah is about 4 different guys in one song, you know, so I just took it and bam. I told them they was gonna make me rich one day, so that's where I am with that. So I use my music to express, and also with my music, I feel like love is missing amongst each other, and I'm trying to teach women that it's okay to love on your brother. You know what I mean? It's okay to still have that love and relationship. I mean that love, because that's what that song is about. It's about some stuff that make you say, for real. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to bring into the music. It's about healing the relationships. Like even Hallelujah, you know, it's a breakup song, but it's also about how do I get my liberty back after this? I have to stand back up and I got to keep going. So Hallelujah.
Bella.
You know, so that's where I am with my music. It's more than just, you know, making some songs and just throwing it out there. I'm trying to bring something that how do I want to say it? Oh, it was in my spirit too. I am unconditionally sharing myself with the world. That's what I'm doing.
That's so like that. The single you pushing, do we get a chance to get it? You brought it to the station for us?
Oh yes, it's here. It's here.
You promised to be back with the right?
Back with you guys later.
On social medias, man, so we can go and get this commercial break. Back with you later.
Once again, guys, my name is Shannon Clay. You can find me on Facebook, Shannon Clay. You see my pretty face. You'll see it on Facebook. Instagram, Shannon_Clay 821. Twitter, at Ms_Peaches. Yeah, but those are the ways you can find me. Also on YouTube, you can search Shannon Clay. I am a topic. You can find my music. It rolls in there. My videos is also Shannon Clay on YouTube.
_Peaches, like Miss Peaches, low down dirty Shan. It's your boy A. Carter, man. UrbanGrindTV, AAA.
Rise and grind, everybody. This is your girl Shannon Clay, and you are watching Urban Grind TV.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Locker III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got an exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
Who should I believe? My mom or the masses? Learn from her mistakes or the one who never had them? Love of a mother or love of a bastard? What do I believe in? Bullshit and butterflies. I mean, that's how I look at it. You're gonna do whatever you do. It's totally up to you. What do you believe in?
Yeah! SK. Yeah. Hey. Let's get it. Point blank BS. Point blank. Riders, what up?
forth, now you can't stop me. This feeling that I have got me feeling like I'm living in a love fantasy. But I'm knowing that it's real, cause your body feels good and you're laying beside me. I can't stop the way I feel about this. All this love, boy, I have, you can't dismiss. Never had no other feelings like this. Blew me away, baby, from the first kiss. Now I feel excited and it tickles me. Out of all the other women, boy, you still choose me. I can tell you how I feel, but it's plain to see. My body's laying down, you standing looking at me. Ooh. You know you make me say, ooh. You know you make me say, baby, let me see you go up, down, put it on me. Let me turn around and put it in the air so you can hit it properly. Baby, now you know you gotta get the towel, cause I'm about to do it sloppily. I don't give a damn about the time we about to do it, you can't stop me. Ooh. You know you make me say, ooh. You know you make me say.
Urban Grind TV, 20 seasons, 10 years. Yep.
On Urban Grind Radio.
Welcome back to Urban Grind Radio. It's your girl Miranda Wright. Of course, I'm still holding it down, but everybody that's on this panel with me right now is very special. First person I want to say is special is holding it down with me.
Word. I'm honored to be here. I'm just doing my part.
Which
That's
is
it.
That's Wally.
Y'all
know that voice.
For leading from the front. That's my part.
Wally. Okay, who we got in the building, Wally?
So it's my pleasure to introduce a really awesome couple of individuals that happen to be like entrepreneurs, educators, producers, artists, directors. Like, I listen, the resume goes on and on and on. So I'm honored to have them here. They're here because they got a brand new project out. Urban Grind Radio would like to welcome Jameisha Trice and Bravo. What's happening?
What up?
What's up? Thank you, Wally.
Glad to be here.
Yes.
That's actually dope. He just named like 50 things.
Listen, I can't even cover them all. Like,
oh man.
Very just it's power couple.
Yep.
Power
dope.
Couple is something that like you can hit. The team, the dynamics of the team is just really crazy. I've had opportunity to work with both of them and on different levels, and it's just been awesome. So I'm just proud to have them here today. And actually, my man Bravo, and Jameisha did a couple of joints on Jazz's project.
Yeah.
So they got some on the warm up project, and so I got to actually see like them in action. So that's even cooler, like knowing somebody, but actually going into a studio and watching them create stuff and make magic. It's awesome. So it's like you have like a whole nother level of respect for it. So
you know
big salute.
That's dope, right? Yeah. That is dope. He's a legend. Yeah. and by you getting a placement with a legend, like that's just beyond. You understand what I'm saying? Like you say, doing your whole production process, because I'm gonna say when we first sat down, you was like, turn my earphones down. I know it has to be like I mean, because you gotta listen to stuff over and over again. Like, do you ever just like, okay, I'm done?
I do. I mean, I have you have to with anything. You have to you got to rest, and your ears are a muscle. And so if you lift weights all day, even if it's 1 pound, at some point that 1 pound is gonna start to feel like 1,000 pounds to your arms. And so you have to give yourself silence. Just in general, even people don't realize that even in music notation, rest is part of music. That silence is there to add something to the music. So whenever you break away from the music, you go silent so that you can replenish your well. So when you go back to the music, you can hear.
Technical. See what I'm saying? And I don't think I gave him even the whole thing. So if you wouldn't mind giving the people out here, the listeners, just a little bit of sauce, like who you worked with, what you do, man. Just because I know, like, even since I talked to you last, I know last time there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
I always give honor to God because I'm very blessed and privileged to do what I do for a living. I always get to say I wake up every day, I live a dream. I get to work with amazing artists from different walks of life. I respect the craft. I really do. I respect the music. I've been a child of music, my whole life. I've always had a deep love and appreciation for it. Went to school, studied it professionally, never really wanted to do anything else. And just, was able to see kind of like beyond the veil and then just carve out a self, in the space for yourself. It's like, what do you really want to do? And so, now, I mean, I'm always a record producer. I'm currently in the studio with Josh K. Shout out to Josh K. He got the So Tough out with Fabulous right now. Go support that. Also in the studio with GLC finishing his new project.
The Ism.
The Ism, man. Listen, the Ism got a crazy project. And
Church.
Wiz is on there.
I won't give out all his features because
sorry.
But nah,
Oops, cut
it's cool.
that.
No, but he has a great lineup. To really support him on this project. That you see Kanye just dropped the Spaceship. Was that Spaceship? I think it's that record as alone was a classic record, and the video never came out. Like the video just never came out. It was one of those records that just kind of it was like one of those. It was a classic song and never had a video.
And they put it out.
And then Ye, I don't know the full backstory, but I definitely know that Ye sat on the video for a while, and then finally he was just like, "Yo, let's put out the video." And I guarantee, I'm 12 years, I'm guessing, 13 years.
It was a long time. It was over a decade.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, and so he just put that out. Man, who else? What else we working on? Shout out to Jameisha. Jay right now got the drip. She putting out music. And I'll let the cat out of the bag on this one. Like she has a whole nother project attached to it. It's kind of funny what happens sometimes. Like you'll start a project and then projects turn to projects. It'll be like sub projects in the middle of it, or like what'll happen is it's kind of like it's like the creative rabbit hole that happens sometimes. We get in, we'll lock in, and then next thing you know, it's like, okay, we got a dope record, or we got something dope. You look up, like, man, we 7 deep. Then you look up, then you like at 20, and then it's like, oh wow, or like we took a whole direction, and now within that you fell off into this vibe for the weekend. Now all of a sudden, now you have a whole dance project,
right?
And so that's what like Jay is doing, where like now it's like that one record alone is a whole nother project of just remixes.
I was just gonna ask her, is it two different sounds?
And
it sounds from everywhere, from Japan to Brazil. We got Chicago. We got all around the world. Steve So Curly is doing the official remix. The official house remix. We're gonna drop one with them, and then we just got producers, dope ass producers.
Wow.
I ain't gonna say all the names, but about to have.
Seems exciting.
So it is exciting,
right?
Because music is so amazing right now. Like I was just saying, like we had a little period where I think it was a little rough patch in music, but I feel like music is like some of the best music we're hearing right now is coming out, like seriously. Because it's, you know, it's what's going on, and all of that coupled, it's just like this big pot of gumbo now, and people and all their experiences and things right now is like being, you know, fed into the music.
I'm going to second you on that one, because it's like with music and artists, it's like today, it seemed like people, the industry is allowing artists to be themselves.
Yes.
And
it's
that's,
like that. And for
I
a time,
see that.
everybody, it was like everybody,
you have to do this or
but
you have
it's
to
like
do that.
The individuality, that's
It's
what
coming
makes
in,
it.
yeah.
I don't want to do it if I can't be me. Like,
Right.
I don't care. It's like I'm not gonna be in no cage.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's just do you, you know?
Because
make
there's
what you
always somebody else that's similar to you or
That's
can
right.
relate to you or your story. So
absolutely.
that's a good thing that the industry has opened their ears to that. You know.
Well, I think it's I think it's been here. I mean, even you can sell poop. It's called manure. You understand? And it's like you have to. It's called manure. You know what I mean? And like it's like fertilizer.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's where fertilizer comes from. It comes from waste. But that waste has a value to somebody, and it's like kind of going back to marketing. If you find a space for yourself in this business, then it's your space.
Right.
Now
Jules.
everybody else might not want it, but these people want it. So it's like there you go. Find your market.
Definitely.
And rock it out.
Those are jewels. Your niche.
Rock it
Yeah,
out.
it's crazy. Like even looking back now, like my very first record that I put out, is selling for $50 a copy.
Wow.
It's crazy, bro.
And that's straight. That was actual record.
It's a CD.
A CD, right?
Yeah.
So that's like it's something they can take home.
Physical. It's a
copy.
whole market for that.
People don't know about that.
I have music in 50 stores right now in Japan.
That is
like
dope.
it's crazy.
You want to hear something real crazy?
It's crazy.
I'll tell you something crazy. Jameisha has fans that bought her one CD for $650.
Wow. Because they wanted it.
They wanted it, and they bid like for it, and I'm just like, are you kidding
So you
me?
put up like an auction.
Yeah, it was an auction.
What made you guys do that?
You know what's funny? I look, and I promise, when people say that you have fans, and you know, and I'll say this one, and literally, right now, Jameisha should, like, technically for the day, she should be on Billboard because she just sold 250 copies at one time of a CD for someone who wanted to order. There's more than 500.
It was one person that wanted to order that many, and I was just like, it's a market for everything and for everybody. And this CD is like,
and if you want to pull
copies,
right now, go to Billboard and find out how many people sold 200 actual, even big name artists. People are streaming, but even still find out who
CDs
has sold
now.
Physical CDs and physical product this week.
That's crazy. Places like, people don't know this, but Japan never lost their market there. They never lost interest. They still have
So I'm thinking
a whole market that purchases CDs for those people out there that are looking,
that's what I was gonna say.
The
guy who put that order in, he's gonna flip that.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3, 4. So like your product is that valuable that it has resale value. That's a crazy resale. That's the definition of a product.
Yeah. But I only gave them a 2-month exclusive.
Right.
That's it.
But they
that's
got
all
a head
y'all
start.
get.
That's all they need, right?
That's all y'all get though. It's cool. And that's just in one general area.
Isn't it ironic though? Is this ironic? Because like Japan is like, right, so that's Sony and a bunch of other companies. They're very technologically advanced, right?
Right.
And
but they're using CD format, and that's the value of it.
CDs. Yo, France is another place they really
They love it.
Shout out to France. Shout out to Superfunk.
And Brazil. They love.
But that goes back to the thing is like, don't you miss opening the CD up and looking at the lyrics and looking at the
liner
stuff,
notes? I would buy the CD just for the liner notes, man.
Yeah.
But now it's different because people just drop so much content, so you still get a different experience, and I like that experience too. So it's like you know, it's cool, you know.
I tell you what I don't miss. Cassette tapes.
Oh my God, cassettes. It took so long because we CD babies and we're streaming in CD babies, and so it's like, oh my God, this is taking forever. But the sonic quality was so dope.
Yeah.
That tape just gave you a richness that you didn't get with the CDs. You lost the quality, some quality with it. You know?
What gets you guys up in the morning to go to the studio, like together to continue to do it? You probably got hundreds of songs together, right? Probably just not, maybe dozens.
Dozens. We definitely got hundreds.
You got hundreds of songs.
Yeah, we definitely got.
I think if you take that, like, not just together, all included, we definitely in the thousands.
That you might have wrote on and produced.
Right.
That's what I mean. They're collaborative because you guys both.
It's in thousands.
Thousands. See, so that's what I'm asking. What wakes you up in the morning to say, I'm gonna do like number 1,452 today? You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys? What is it?
Man, it's a secret because I love the fact that they able to do it. Like they're how hard that is.
We work with a lot of people. You know, like I started writing, you know, like with some, you know, like even like young, like writing, you know, tracks, and No ID sending me tracks and giving me tracks, and you know, all these people, interns and everybody. Like I've worked with and written with a lot of different names, you know, and it's just music is constantly changing, and I love that. You know, it's like this organic thing that always grows, and it helps me to continue to grow as a person, and I love it. And honestly, it's therapy for me.
Oh, because I was just gonna ask you
it's
that.
therapy. It's like it's the escape that you need sometimes, you know, to give you that fresh perspective, you know, and just that shift in you and heal some things too. Because when you singing and when you in there, you pouring out your heart and everything, that's like purging some of that energy, you know, in and out at the same time, and you need that.
You know, so with the music changing as you just stated, do you find it to be a struggle sometimes to get that formula, or do you get it right on?
I don't know. Lately, I've been on, man. It's like soon as I get in, I just be falling all the way in the drip. Like me and him, we just get in, and we've been going live a lot. So y'all make sure y'all check us out on Facebook, on our lives, and on Instagram, on our lives, and Twitch. On Bravo Radio.
Drop it.
Bravo Radio.
Bravo Radio.
Yeah, go on Bravo Radio, and man.
That Bravo, that's with a set. B is with a 6. So
yeah. 6RAVO.
Yeah.
And like we be doing whole sessions. Ain't nobody doing that right.
Yeah.
Some people don't do whole sessions.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Lockard III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got an exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
I got these so salty. I got these so salty. I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this I'm too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. I got these niggas so salty. 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 I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this I'm too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. I got these niggas so salty. I got these niggas so salty. I got these niggas so salty. I got these niggas so sodium. I just perfected my speech. Time to step up to the podium. Slapped on your block like petroleum. I lay you out like linoleum. I'm tryna chop it with 4 of them. Love B of A and be more in them. I'm tryna stack it in bulk. I'm moving weight like the Hulk. Feel like a young Scrooge McDuck. Come take a swim in my boat. I got these niggas so salty. They ain't cut from the same cloth as me. Had to bring X to the club. They told them bitches get off of me. I'ma tee up with the gang. We making moves like Monopoly. Step on my toes, I'm attacked. So we don't land on my property. Big booty bitch, she topping me. I told that bitch do it sloppily. She say I'm out getting tired. So I told her gon' get on top of me. I got these niggas so salty. I got these bitches so salty. I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this bitch, I'm too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. I got these niggas so salty. I got these bitches so salty. I got these niggas so salty. I got these bitches so salty. I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this bitch, too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. Yeah, so salty. I got these bitches so salty. I got these haters so salty. They full of shit like colostomies. I found my flow is colossal. Hard to the bone like a fossil. I started out as a worker, trapped my way up to a boss. Few of my brothers were struggling, so I started reading the book. Boy, you ain't cut from this cloth. This shit like nothing you saw. Used to be copping that ready rock. I don't buy work less it's soft. I hit your block like the law. Go in your pocket and jaw. I told your bitch get lost. She gave me both. Ballin' like Mitchell and Ness. Stretching the workout both flex. We taking turns in the trap. Argue about who gon' go next. Argue about rap who the best. Dealer man winning them hands down. I'm getting hit with my zipper, so I can't get caught with my pants down. So I got these bitches so salty. I got these bitches so salty. I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this bitch, too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. I got these bitches so salty. 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 I shook them haters, get off me. I blew the glick, left them coughing. Dripping this bitch, too saucy. You wanna shoot, yeah, you lost me. I got these bitches so salty. I got these bitches so salty.
How do you describe your music then? Because it's so versatile. You cover so many different genres. How when somebody asks you like, what kind of music do you do?
I think now the correct term is probably production house.
Yeah, we're
production house because it's funny you say that because when I first started getting into the music industry, that was kind of something that I ran into my early space because I'm such a student of music. It's like I walk in through the door and I would have all these genres of music blended into one. Yeah. And it was like, it would be jazz, it'd be classical, it'd be rap, it'd be this, and it'd be like, what the hell? It's like, kid, you gotta split this stuff up. And which I'm very glad because what it does make you do is it makes you understand where things need to be and where things need to be placed.
He's a king of arranging
and then what it does is it makes you understand how to bring different elements in from other genres and then place it in the record to say, hey, this record is this, but we can borrow this. Just like if you listen to Tribe Called Quest, they all those drums and all those were like jazz samples. Like you look at hip hop, is a birth child of jazz and soul, disco, all these other things. So it's kind of like, hey, we're gonna keep this part of it, but we're gonna put this in, and so
a remix of
it. Yeah, and that's it. And so it really just helps you to understand where and how to sometimes genre blend per se, where it's like, hey, I need to do a disco record, but I need it to be 2020. I need to have these 70s elements in it, but I need these 2020 elements in it. Just how to bring sound.
That fusion.
Yeah, and also I do a lot of things for sync as well on a post side. So you have to be able to kind of like blend in music.
Genre bend.
Yeah, you got a genre bend. Yeah. Understand, hey, I need this part to be this, I need this part to be that. It's an R&B record, but then we're gonna bring in a classical section to do this. We're gonna bring a gospel choir in for this part. Just understanding how to bring the worlds in. And it's like I have fun. Like I say every day, man, like I get a chance to live a dream. I get a chance to just go in and make music for a living and have fun. And the good part, you know, just a blessing is that people, you know, trust your taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of like the simple thing that anybody, whoever does anything from cooking, video, shooting movies, graphic design, or dance, you just want people to really appreciate your work.
Yeah.
And then the fact that people appreciate your work and you get paid for it.
Yes.
It's kind of like, hey, you know, you get the.
But you guys are technicians.
Right.
Listen, they're so technical. I've been in a lot of studios, right? But
Right.
when I sat with you, and I've only seen less than 1% probably of anything.
Mhm.
And I was just like tripped out. I was like,
Really?
this is, it's a whole other vibe. And we got to work like at 2 different studios together. So like you had 2 different vibes, right?
Okay.
And just the music he would pull out and the tracks, and then you'd hear range, and he's like, "That ain't no sample, I made that." And like, you know, like, and it was like every, like when he's talking about like this guy's Bravo is this technical, where he breaks down like everything, and like those stuff I thought was samples, it was Jameisha, it was like they were just like flipping it. But listen, this man and this lady they're wizards, they're technicians, and I've seen it. I'm just excited to see the new stuff you guys come out with, and it's so crazy. I'm glad that you didn't let nobody put a cap on your creativity or put a label. Labels are bad like that, right?
They're terrible. They're terrible.
Yeah, I mean, we have
At
situations.
that. I won't say not everybody, but
where there were like publishing situations in place, and the person like, well, I can't really rock with you because you don't sound like nobody, and it's like, dang.
But that's what I was gonna say, because there's so many different genres and you guys are working on so many. Is there any rules anymore? Because like I just call it music now. You know,
it's still rules.
Okay. So if it's rules, this is what I want to know. What do we call this new hip hop?
You call it music.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's music.
You call it.
What genre would we put that in?
It depends on what it is.
The singing rapping. What is that?
Oh, it's melodic rap.
Okay.
I mean, some people call it emo. They call it, you know. I don't even. Here's my with any artist I work with. People, I like, let's create and then sort later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm very like, yo, let's make something dope, and then we can sort what it is later, because it's like I hate going into the studio like I want to make a pop record. I want to make this. I want to make that.
Forcing
and,
it.
you know, and I'm still. As a creative, I'm like a little kid. You give me a piece of paper and some crayons or some markers or something, and then I'm gonna just scribble something. And then at a certain point, then like Wally say, the technician to kick in. Like, oh, that's that. Okay, let's, you know. But
do that. Okay.
yeah, now we're gonna go here with it. But the original part is like, man, whatever you do, just sit there, get a piece of paper, get some crayons and some markers, and start coloring. Next thing you know, and just let life guide your hands. Then after a while, like, don't think about what you're doing. Just
let it go.
Let it go.
You know what? That's so dope, man. I'm so like intrigued and want to get involved and see you guys live in the sessions and Facebook and Instagram. Where can I go and find that? Because I'm sure other people will want to see too.
Yes.
So where we go?
So for me, you go to Jameisha Trice Instagram and Jameisha.Trice on Facebook, and that's pretty much where you can find me. Everything Jameisha Trice everywhere else.
And I'm Bravo Music or Bravo Radio. That's Bravo with a 6. So that's 6RAVO Music, 6RAVO Radio. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's Bravo Music, and Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. We've been doing live streaming on Twitch on our
We were
sessions.
number 3 like what, a week ago?
We hit number 5 on Twitch on like our third one.
Yeah.
So
vibing out, just
yeah,
music.
3. Why just we always gonna make it more.
We do our sessions live sometimes. Sometimes I think like, and honestly, listen, shout out to Jay. Last time Jay wrote a smash. It will be the next thing, I guarantee.
On the live session.
Listen, man, live on with IGTV.
We didn't know what we were gonna do before we went on. He was like, "What we gonna do?" I was just like, "Pull up that beat."
Just pull up some stuff.
And
shout out D Flame,
right? The air,
you know.
That was shout out
so
definitely to D Flame.
People, labels, like, if they want to work with you, do they come to you? Do you pick out people to work with? Because I know like our listeners are gonna want to know that. Like, man, I want some of that drip, right? They want some heat from the production house. How does that work? How do they get a hold of you for like business? You know, or is it something you gotta find them?
I used to be very like one of those guys like, yeah, you gotta find me. You know, the reason I say that is because sometimes, even when you're working with people, you need so much concentration. Like, one thing people don't understand is like how demanding, you know, not to speak in third person, but like how demanding it is to be Bravo. But like, even, you know, Jameisha as well, because when I step into that studio, sometimes the time is so tight where it's like we don't have anything to do but focus and make records, like lock in. So if I have a long line of people, sometimes it can become a distraction.
Yeah.
You know, it really can become overwhelming, especially for me, because I'm a person where I'm very, very focused. So when I'm in the studio, I'm in the studio, and then the outside world is kind of like third. You know, check in with the wife, make sure she's good, make sure the boy's okay, and then after that, it's kind of like boom, back to work.
What if they got the bag?
Oh man,
Listen,
well,
I got the bag. Give me the business line.
Let me tell you something now. It's not just bag no more. We need the right records.
Yes.
Right.
What's up to make it
So
bigger than the bag.
Tell them, what are you looking for? Like, what are they looking? They might fit that. Like, what are they looking for?
Vibes, great energy, great people. Let's get in and let's do what we do. And you know, and I'm a fan of like dope music. Yeah. I really am. Like I am as much a fan of NWA as I am Earth, Wind and Fire. Yeah. I'm a fan of Burt Bacharach the same way I'm a fan of Ella Fitzgerald. I'm a fan of Lil Durk the same way I'm a fan of, you know, listen, I can listen to King Von and then I can listen to freaking, you know, Estelle or Adele or Sam Smith or Justin Bieber.
Just dope music.
Yeah, I'm a fan of really dope music.
Right.
So I'm in tune. You know, I have resumes. I have people that I've worked with, even like Young Pappy, who people never knew. Like, damn, like you got a Young Pappy record,
right?
Like, yo, guess what?
So,
you know,
what Pappy from?
He was from Northside. You know, God bless him. But it's like I've worked with so many different people, you know, and just different, you know, vibes from all over the place. Because sometimes, even like in Chicago, you know, there are a lot of homies, little homies out here making great records, and we never get in tune with each other. So one thing I've always made a point to do is just, man, to reach out to, you know, and one thing I really, you know, kind of know me from like teaching. That's one of the things, you know, I've always liked teaching, and then even like the mass program is being able to get in tune with somebody who's 18 and making music, and then being able to get in tune with what they do, and then show them like, hey, you know, get in tune with this as well, and then make really dope music together. And that's how you really broaden your space. You know, as you talk about like the business, that's how you really start broadening your perspective and horizon, and you start understanding the industry as a whole. So like you know, not to jump back a little bit, that's where the whole production house thing came from, is because guess what? I'm gonna go listen to everybody. I'm gonna go listen to Reese. I'm gonna go listen to Keith. I'm gonna go listen to Anne Marie. I'm gonna go listen to Tink. I'm gonna go get in tune with Twista. I'm gonna go listen to Common. Like, I'm one of the people. I get in tune with the whole city, as many people as I can from the city. I really get in tune, you know, with the people, because it spreads the music out, you know. And then, you know, and I gotta say this. What's on my heart? Our city. We got to do a better job of collabing.
Say that again.
We have to do a better job
One more time.
of collabing on the artistic level. You know, I would love to see more, you know, whether it's a Ye, a Chance, and a Common record. I want to see enough, you know, I want to see new records from, you know, I don't know,
New school and old school together.
Man, I want to see more. I want to see more records in this space. You know,
like some Crucial Conflict and Lil Durk or something crazy, right?
I would love to see that.
That'd be nasty, right?
I would love to see that.
We're talking into existence right now.
Yes, and that's something. Listen, that's something. Even like to like all like a lot of hitters. Yo, hey. We'll you know, I'm sorry. We'll take, you know, as a production house, we'll take the cost. You know, pull up to our spot. Listen, we'll knock the records out. Man, let's get it in. You know what I mean?
Hear
it's like, yo,
so
I think we creating history right now.
Yeah, that's
these guys are beasts. You guys should be teaching classes or something. I'm serious, because
he did it for 5 years. I did it for 2, almost 3, and then I went into career path and career service.
Now the record, the single, before we get out of here, let them know about the single.
What's it called? Where's it at? How can we get it?
Yeah, so the new single is Ain't Got Time. It's everywhere right now. Everywhere where music is streaming right now. Ain't Got Time, Jameisha Trice, featuring Bravo with a 6RAVO.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the website, 6RAVO.com.
Produced, right? Engineered. You guys did the.
So I got to shout out. Oh yeah, I got to shout out Tone. Tone is a producer that I worked with back in the days. We dropped a project, and he did this record. It was only right for him to jump in and do this record right here. He's a platinum producer.
Are we gonna get a video?
Yeah, yes. Of course.
All right, so we're gonna premiere the video here at Urban Grind. We gotta bring you back to premiere the video on Urban Grind TV. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. My man got a session he got to get to. Like, literally, he's going to leave out of here and get to the session, man. Big shout out to all our listeners, our viewers, our executive chef, Chef Divine Treats. Big shout out to her. She, like,
shout out.
Good. I got one shout out.
Go ahead, hit him.
Hey, and I want to shout out the session I have as well is with Maps. Shout out Maps, man. There's a lot of talented kids in the program. And listen, amazing talent. Like you talk about that, why you say why I love what I do is really tapping into people like just crazy talents that are 18.
What's the website? 21
years old. Go to mapsformusic.com. Mapsformusic.com. And believe me, it will change your life. You'll meet some of the greatest people that you have met in your life, and you will work with some of the most talented people. We taking in 30 cohorts. And believe
me, this is a Chicago thing, right? Yes. This is made here. We got to support us.
And I think I've been to one of their events.
Yeah. It's gonna spread out.
Man, big shout out. Man, thank you so much. The infamous Bravo, Jameisha Trice, Urban Grind Radio. Big shout out to Mobbed Up Water, our sponsor.
Chicago, we love you. Let's make music.
Yeah, hey, man, let's keep it safe out in the streets, man. Peace. Let's go.
This is your girl, Jameisha Trice.
And this is Bravo.
And you're listening to Urban Grind Radio.